Okay, Wolfgirl 5, Chapter 1. That's the cover. There are a few things on there that are a bit different to our previous book. This Wolfgirl 5 is called Across the Sea. And here's the back. Oh my, look at Tiny. That looks dangerous. Let me get up there. The blurb on the back says, on a mission to find their families, Gwen, Rupert and the pack strike out across treacherous ice and freezing oceans. If they are to have any hope of survival, they must stow away on a ship full of enemy soldiers. However, sometimes help comes in unexpected forms. Someone new will join the pack, but who will leave? Gosh, I hope it's not the one that's clearly in danger right now. Alright. So, Chapter 1, A Small Glow. I cuddled Tiny close as I stared at the fire. Of all the dogs, the little guy was the most sensitive to the cold. The chill in the air was growing sharper as winter set in. It had been several days since we'd fled from Riverside Reptile Park. We had taken paths with tree cover in order to avoid pursuit, but I knew that zigzagging through the wilderness wasn't getting me any closer to my parents. Rupert came to the fireside, leafing through the printouts we had taken from the enemy base where we rescued Sunrise. I still wasn't sure if rescued was the right word for it. Maybe it was more like convinced her to leave her mum and dad behind and come with us instead. I told myself Sunrise was better off without that collar around her neck, being forced to serve the enemy. But I also knew in my heart that I simply wanted her with us, with me. Had I been selfish? I glanced around but couldn't see Sunrise with the other dogs. I tried not to get nervous every time she left my sight. You have to trust her, I told myself. She wouldn't just run away again, right? Rupert plonked down next to me. Find anything? I asked him. It's difficult, he said. The trucks drive all over the place, and these printouts give routes but not reasons. He slapped a page in frustration. They could be carrying loads of rocks for all I can tell. I sighed in disappointment. There is a place they all seem to visit eventually, though, he muttered, at one point or another. Tiny's ears pricked up, and I felt like mine did too. What place? I said. Rupert held out the GPS tracker. Golfus? I said. Yeah, looks like a village by the sea, a few days' walk from here. I felt a small glow of hope flare within me, although I didn't like the look of the fuzzy blob of land I was seeing on the GPS. Is that ice? I said. Yes, ice and tundra, I think. Not the easiest journey. Nor the easiest hunting, I added. We had no food left in our backpacks. We had been surviving day by day on what we could gather and hunt on the go. We could try to stock up first, Rupert suggested, reading my thoughts. As if in answer to our worries, Sunrise appeared from out of the trees and laid a pair of badgers at my feet. Rupert and I exchanged a glance of wonder and amusement. Seems like a sign, maybe, he said. I wrapped my arms around the wolf. Thank you, Sunrise. Do you think we can find any more? Sunrise regarded me with a twinkle in her eye. How many do you want? She purred. And that's the end of the chapter.